Hello everybody, this is me, Super Mario DJ, and welcome to a review video. And today I'm going to be reviewing two of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles plushies made by Play by Play. And yeah, so I got these off from claw machines. They weren't really too hard to win. They were really easy to get. And yeah, I don't really do a whole bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on this channel, but I am a fan of them. And when I saw these, I had to get them, or at least try to get them, which I did. So let's just take a closer look at them and see what they have to offer. So as you can see, these are plushies based on the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that was released back in the late 80s, early 90s. Very iconic designs, very like pretty much the favorites of mostly everyone. For me, I love the 2012 TMNT series more than the others. Not mostly because that's the one that I grew up on, but I also just love that one so much. But like I said, these plushies are based on the first cartoon, and you can clearly tell with the little belts that have the initials on them. So here you can see Michelangelo, which is my favorite out of the four, and you can see on his belt there's an M for Michelangelo, and then you can see the tag as well. So there we go. Then on the back we do it, but hold on, let me get to this. There you go. There's back of the green tag, nothing much really. But then on the back of this tag, you can see Nickelodeon, TMNT, Play by Play, which that should be a familiar name to some of y'all, and I'm pretty sure that's because Play by Play used to have like little arcade machines in Walmart stores. It would mostly just be filled with like claw machines and whatnot. But there would be like some games that you can waste your quarters on and $1 bills on. So yeah, pretty cool to know that they still make plushies and are still, supporting claw machines in a way. But yeah, looking at the plush itself, he is very, very cool. You can see there we have Michelangelo with his orange bandana, and along with a nice little smile. So there we go. Then we do have a shell, which is nicely well detailed. You can see the lines as well as the belt. But sadly, the belt's not like while the belt is like 3D felt on here. On the shell, it's mostly just 2D. Or it's on the shell as well in terms of the details. Here you can see you have like his little like wristbands. I don't really know what you would call them. But yeah, little orange wristbands on his arms. Very a little bit bulky, I will say. But then you can see the chest or the other part of the shell. Then at the bottom we do have some other leg wristbands. Again, I don't really know what you call them. But then you also do have the bottom of his feet. And yeah, overall, pretty cool plush. These plushies do stand at 8.5 inches, or somewhere between 8 to 8.5 inches. So moving on to Raphael, because I only have these two. I don't have Leonardo and Donatello, sadly. I did see Donatello in the claw machines, but for some reason I don't think I even had money to spare to try to go for him, which sucks. Either way, I have two out of the four, so it's not really that big of a deal. But anyways, moving on to Raphael. Here you can see his red Raphael with the red bandana. You know, the one that has the most anger out of them all. The one that has a short fuse, a tempo. Michelangelo over here is the party dude, which is why I like him the most. Pretty chill, total. Meanwhile, you don't want to mess with Raphael over here. But yeah, you can see Raphael with the red bandana, and he has his angry eyes to show that he's angry. And I do love how these plushies have personality to them. They're not just like still faces. They have some emotion to them. So you can see his mouth, in a very grinny, angry way. There you can see his shell along with the belt. So there we go. And then obviously his initial starts with an O. So for his belt, it will have an O right there. And then same like Michelangelo, he does have wristbands on his arms. He has two that are all red. So there you go. And then there's two on his legs as well. On his legs. So 1, 2. And yeah, and then on the back it's the same with Michelangelo, the shell. Very well detailed, but the belt is also on there as well. Again, not 3D. It doesn't go all the way around, which I guess it makes sense. because you don't want to run into the issue of the belt falling off, which I think that's why they did it. But yeah, you can see the shell. There we go. And that tailor's on the back. And yeah, overall, pretty cool. And again, this tag, pretty much the same old, same old. Now, the interesting thing is that they have like these like recycle things on the back of them. Like 100% recyclable. I don't know if that's supposed to be the tag or the plush. Because I do know that there are plushies out there that are made from like recyclable material. Which I think that's pretty cool. I just don't know if this applies to these plushies as well. But yeah, overall, very awesome plushies. And once again, they stand at between 8.5 inches to 8.5 inches. They stand between 8 to 8.5 inches. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, moving on to comparisons. Here we can see the Ninja Turtles compared to Teenage Dr. Mario. So that they almost stand next to each other in terms of height. So that's awesome. So there's Michelangelo. And then here's Raphael. And then moving on to a smaller Mario plush. Here is this little guy. And yep, obviously Mario is a lot smaller. I'm pretty sure this one is more accurate to how he would look next to the Ninja Turtles. So yeah, so that's a bit funny. But yeah, overall, awesome plushies. A claw machine plush next to a claw machine plush. That actually makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it for this review video. Overall, these are amazing plushies. And if you can get them in claw machines, by all means, go do so if you're a TMNT fan. And I also don't know if you can get them in stores. I don't think you can, since this is made by Play by Play. But if you can get them in retail stores, by all means, go ahead and do so. It's a lot cheaper that way, I will say. But yeah, again, these are fantastic plushies, and I'm just happy to have them. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what your thoughts are in comments below. Do you love these plushies? Do you hate them? And yeah, are you a TMNT fan? And if so, which cartoon series is your favorite? The one in the 80s, 90s, the one from 2003, the one from 2012, the one to recent, like 2016 to now. But yeah, put your thoughts down in comments below. But anyways, that's it for me. This is Super Mario 19J signing out. I'll see you all in the next video.